This is the year for you to advocate for yourself at work. When do you advocate for yourself? When you're not being paid appropriately. When it's time for you to get promoted. You've done what you need to do and it's not happening. When someone's stealing your ideas. When your contributions are being overlooked. How about when you were hired to do something and you're doing something totally different now? Maybe more than that. We need to revisit what I'm supposed to be doing, and then let's look at the compensation to make sure that we're in the right space. I understand that this is very difficult to do. It does take practice. Sometimes it comes naturally to some people, but most folks have to practice. You have to get into the habit of doing it when it makes sense. Some of you advocate at the wrong time. You have to know your manager, know when it's the right time to approach them and have certain conversations. But I understand that there's this fear. You don't want backlash. You don't want to be labeled as difficult. And when you spend years being in toxic environments, they destroy your confidence. So you don't even have that basic tool there to advocate because your confidence is down. And so it's important, obviously, to build that back up. It requires you to practice being assertive. And that's going to be the key for you. To find situations when the stakes are lower to assert yourself. Maybe it's a meeting that you're not sure that you should have to attend. Speak on that. Say something about it. Or a meeting you're like, the time doesn't work for me. People are like, well, that's common sense. A lot of people, they don't do stuff like this at work. Make sure that you can back things up with facts, with data. You want a raise because you've earned a raise based on things that you've done. Lay it out. Show the portfolio of work. Show the numbers, right? What's the impact? How have you consistently, not just one time, consistently gone above and beyond, right? Show that. Talk about that. It's not about the cost of living. Your personal needs and your personal finances are a non-factor in any conversation surrounding compensation. So stick to the facts, stick to the role. If you can back up what you're saying, if you can pick the right time, stay calm and think about your future self, I think that will help you. Because your future self, as you get older, the last thing you want is to look back and say, man, I missed out on making so much money because I never said anything. I didn't speak up for myself. I didn't advocate for more. I didn't push for more. I don't want you to have those regrets. Okay? I think of my child. I think of what she misses out on if I'm not being compensated at a certain level and what she will learn watching me and what I accept and settle for. Let me know if you want more tips about how to be more assertive or how to advocate for yourself at work.